the Draymond Jackson podcast.
Should Memphis go to Nashville?
Yeah, in a heartbeat, man.
But why? Please elaborate on why you
Let
say
me elaborate. So,
elaborate.
I think when I was driving through Memphis here recently, when I was at the Lorraine Hotel when we, was on a school trip, I was just looking around like, God, like it didn't feel like money was there. Yeah, it was like terrible. And the only thing that was there was the Memphis Tigers. Literally, that's the only thing that was appealing to me that looked nice and kept up or whatever.
You talking about the University of Memphis?
Yeah. And I was just like, man, I don't know, man. Like, that's the only thing they have is the Memphis Grizzlies. And I think that's not enough to save them as a city, to be honest. And Nashville is a growing city, and they already invested in the football stadium. They bring in basketball there. Nashville gonna be. I drove through that. We had to go through Nashville from Memphis, and it was a complete different atmosphere. It was the skyscrapers was just crazy. I said, "Dang, they building up Nashville like crazy."
Nashville is the Nashville is the white man's Atlanta. That's where all the money is going to be invested in. It's going to be New York in the next 25 years. They're going to turn Nashville, flip it upside down. 25 years, but keep cooking though. My fault.
No, it just it was a complete 360 from Memphis to Nashville, and I drove from Memphis to Knoxville and I had to go through Nashville. Just seeing it was just like, yeah, I think that'd be a better city for them.
Yeah, for sure.
So you agree?
Yeah, I went to Memphis for a 7-on-7 tournament. That's the first time I was ready to go back to Knoxville. I said, get me out of here, gang. I didn't even want to play 7-on-7 no more. I was cool. I was ready to go home, bro. Like, it was over.
What made you feel like it there?
It's like you in Gotham City, gang. It's like it ain't nothing like, I don't know, just like you in a, I don't know.
It seemed dark, gloomy, just
like you in GTA, but in Memphis, like it just feel like you in a game, bro. It's just not real. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, when you hear Memphis, you always talk about how the crime rate is and just how ruthless, rugged it is, and it's just like I feel like there's not a whole lot of positivity spoken about Memphis outside of like it being a blues town and
Elvis
hometown, yeah.
Jazz was created there. Martin Luther King died there. That's negative too.
Yeah, that's negative though. Yeah,
and he died a year ago. A year ago. Dang, a day ago, April 4th, 1968. So you know what I mean.
Remember what Pusicey said?
What he said?
He said he around the corner from where they snake Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
that was a hard ball.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I did some research this week, and I seen Shiesty Mama. When I seen his mom, I said, "Oh, nah, he was birthed into the streets. This is a real live monster we looking at. It's not nothing to celebrate. It's just that his mom, his dad, and all of them participating in this stuff. He was birthed into this lifestyle, so he don't know nothing else. Jail is where he probably belong at, to be honest with you. But one thing I want to say I hate about this discussion we having about Memphis, and I hate that we have the main thing that I hate is LeBron James speaking on it because he's a billionaire, and he's up in age. I don't like that, the city with the most black people per capita gets this their own people talking about how bad it is and how bad the hotels is. You worth $1 billion, nigga, buy a hotel for real. Buy a hotel across from the stadium if you want it to be up. But I don't know. It's just, I feel like Nashville would be the perfect spot for it. Just like Charlotte. Charlotte got both professional teams. They got the Hornets and the Panthers. But Memphis, Tennessee is a beautiful state. Memphis is a prime location. It's one of the most prime locations in the United States. You got the Mississippi River right there. You got Nike's hub in Memphis. You got Amazon's hub in Memphis. You got FedEx hub in Memphis. You got Elon Musk building the the biggest artificial intelligence place in the world in Memphis. If we all leave and everybody black complaining about what's going on and stuff, then they're gonna take over that city, rebuild it up, and it's gonna be for them. And it ain't even gonna look like what it originally looked like no more. So I don't like that they saying that though. And basketball is the blackest professional sport.
Mm.
And we need one in the blackest city, my opinion. Detroit nasty. Shit.
I don't know. I mean, you done cooking?
I'm sorry, bro. I got that.
Nah, you good. You can keep it up, man.
Oh,
I'm just gonna give my perspective. So
please.
To Bron's defense, when they got the interview on him and shit, man, he was like, bro, did I say one thing about the black people of Memphis? Did I say anything negative about the black folks? He was just discussing the state of the city, the state of, you know, how it looks and how it's being taken care of and things like that. And being a billionaire, being a multimillionaire, whatever, whoever you are on whatever basketball team that come through and have to play, and they have that same kind of feeling. We can't get on LeBron for that, you know. I mean, Draymond said something. I mean, there's been many people that said things about it because it's like they don't take care of it. It's like they don't give a fuck about it. So, you know what I'm saying? That ain't their fault if they come there and it's like my boy said, motherfucking hotel they stayed in, the sprinkler system went off, wetted all they shit up, and they ain't want to do nothing about it, like type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, so I feel like, damn Skippy, bring that shit to Nashville. It's the capital of Tennessee. It's centralized. You can get the West Tennessee, East Tennessee, everybody coming to centralize in the middle of Tennessee. And, you know, I think it could do big things for the state, not just the city, but for the state in general. However, you know, it does take a big piece or rip a big piece up out of a meaningful city of the state. But at the same time, if it ain't doing nothing for nobody, no good for nobody, you know, which I know it is, but like as far as the players go and stuff like that, like, but it ain't that. And so my other piece is like it doesn't just cater to the players, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think bigger picture.
I think it's Bron. My bad. Go ahead.
The only thing that I took offense to from what Bron said, his first words was, "I'm 41."
Yeah. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Yeah. Fact.
I'm retired in.
Yeah.
You played 21 years going to Memphis.
Sit down, man.
41 and you getting bed bugs now and they ain't got crowds. Sauna. Don't complain now. Go on. You rich. We know you got the house in Calabasas and all of that. You're rich. Go on then, nigga. Go ahead, Walk. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. I was gonna say is the thing. Okay, is Brian speaking from a investment perspective? Because if you think about it, is anybody going to invest in Memphis financially?
Yeah.
Like, will they build that team up and build that organization up to win championships like they do in all these other basketball teams and bigger cities and things of that nature?
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the best teams in the West, 5-6 years ago when Ja got there in second, third year, whatever it came to be. They was fucking killing.
Even with Zebo, with Zach Randolph from them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Memphis got money, plenty of it. They got more money as a city than Knoxville and Chattanooga. I just named 5 institutions that has their biggest hub there. FedEx is a multi-billion-dollar Fortune 500 company. You know what I'm saying? What's the other one we named? Nike hub is there. That's when I guarantee you all the pair of shoes they come from Memphis.
And they do, because every time I order something, that shit here in 2 days. Man.
You know why? Because Memphis is in the middle of the United States and it's easy to get to these places.
Mississippi River, right there on the Mississippi River. So it's prime location. It's just that I understand what Brian's saying. I understand what Draymond's saying. Ant-Man, KD. I got the clips, but we don't even really need the clips. We done broke it down.
On total, yeah. So, but yeah, like I think it's just And like LeBron was saying, we got a hockey team, professional. We got a professional NFL. We got the NFL team. We got it would just make more sense too to
That's
be able to come here.
Yeah, that'll be a lot too, boy. Nashville be piped up. It do make sense. I don't want to see it though, but I will understand why. It'll be a rebrand. It'll brighten Tennessee up. Like they gonna change the colors. It'll be nice. I'll go to a game then.
Hell yeah, and be lit.
Do you got anything to say in closing, AD? Because you've been a little silent. What you think about this now?
Man, sad, man.
I just don't like LeBron talking game. All that nigga do is complain. So everything he say pissed me off.
What look say that there? He finna retire.
He finna retire anyway. Ain't worried about him.
I'm gonna play a clip that me and Dada was talking about earlier. This is since we already broke down that it was going on in Memphis. We've been in Memphis since the start of the pod. This is the coach of the Memphis Tigers. I ain't even gonna say nothing after the clip off. I just want one of y'all to start cooking.
When the Navy SEALs get ready to go do a mission, they not listening to little baby. When they training to go to war, which we're training to go to war, they ain't listening to NBA YoungBoy. So Coach Saban trained us like that. We should be focused on what it takes to execute the next play, not who's on the ox, who's pressing play. I've never seen the military get ready to go on a crucial war mission with NBA YoungBoy playing in their heads or in the background. I tell the guys all the time, if I got to play music to get you to play the game you love at a high level, we've got the wrong guys. To me, this is a business, and we got a job to do at a really high level. Where these guys are trying to go individually, you ain't got a lot of time to be out there dancing and all that stuff, in my opinion. No disrespect to the teams that do that. That's their prerogative. But you know, we're on a mission, and when we hit the field, it's business. We only get 15 opportunities, and if a guy's got time to dance and sing a song and all that stuff, then we ain't moving at a good enough tempo in practice. So we are focused on what do I need to do to execute the next play. When the ball snaps in the game and it's 50,000 people yelling, NBA YoungBoy ain't playing. We need to try to replicate game-like situations. Everything we do in practice is replicated in a game. That's why we tuck our shirts in. That's why we, run through the lines. That's why we, go with fast tempo. Why would you do something in practice that you're not going to do in the game? I've never heard NBA YoungBoy or Lil Baby playing on third down. All I've heard is the fans yelling, and I should be zoned in on my task. So we try to do that by giving them the focus and intensity in practice to focus on what matters.
First of all, it ain't 50,000 motherfuckers watching Memphis. Let's keep that a buck. Like them niggas, sorry, gang. That's
man. Them niggas was eating last year, boy. Stop playing with them.
Where?
Nigga, they went like 13-2. They was good. They was in a ranked in the top 25 in football.
Them niggas
that's the football coach.
Niggas was
man, you crazy. You better do your research. You better get on that phone and Google some shit, boy.
I know.
That nigga talking that talk, nigga.
I know a player personally that want to transfer just because of that nigga. Like
nigga, so because that nigga don't embody what that nigga trying to instill in them niggas.
He talking about going to war, like bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. That's my kind of nigga.
Like him to take the fun away from the game, gang.
Man,
like,
nigga, that shit ain't taking no fun away, nigga. That's what's wrong with y'all niggas now. That's why y'all niggas be in and out, nigga. Cause y'all searching shit that y'all ain't supposed to be searching for.
I bet.
Nigga, when I played at Tennessee, nigga, we ain't come out every day and be listening to music and shit, nigga. Do that shit on your own time.
Oh yes, niggas.
Nigga, that's when we was winning shit. That's when we won a shit, nigga.
The last national 10 years, whoever won a national championship, I bet they coach was stable. Not, oh, you can't listen to this, you can't listen to that, bro. Everybody.
Saban, how many championships Saban won, Dutter? All right, then that nigga a goat, nigga.
He is, but they don't like.
He won 7 of them.
7 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, go, but
stop playing with that nigga, man.
People prepare for a game different. Like some players, they ain't gonna say they need music.
That's what he just said though.
Like that's they, like that's their comfort zone. They get them, you know what I'm saying? And they mode.
They need it. They need it, Dada.
I ain't gonna say they need it, but it's like, bro, music make people feel us like. If I can't listen like me before a game, if I don't listen to music, gang, I'm in the locker room bored. Like,
But he
Now,
talking
some
about
people,
practicing and stuff though, Durant. Like I get that. I listen to music before every game. I had my playlist. I had my music going. But
he see,
during practice, everybody do this shit. Tennessee do this shit. All schools do this shit now, unless the coach like him say no. They out there, they practicing and they listening to music, and niggas ain't focused on them. Niggas out there dancing and shit, and not focused on the task at hand. Nigga, that's what he trying to. That's the message he trying to convey.
my personal, like, what I done been through, the 3 years, I mean, 2 years we won championships. We was cool. We was listening to music and practice. We was cooling. That 1 year, coach tried to get all locked down, stable, no music, this is that. We lost. We ain't even touched. Like, we ain't touched. Like, it's, you got to let your players have fun, bro. Like, you trying
That's
to
when
make
y'all was trash, though. That was just when y'all was trash.
But is it a coincidence though?
Talk to me about, okay, Dada, instead of talking about the freedom, talk to me about discipline. What disciplines need to happen? We need to hear E too. Talk to me about discipline. Should it be any discipline?
Yeah, like, what you mean by that? Like, as in, like, okay, you can't do this certain stuff here. You can't, like, yeah, it definitely be that. You know, that's how you have structure. Like, that's like, probably in his program he has structure just because he know what he want in his program, and he know the players that will abide by them rules. So you gotta have structure. But other than that, it's just unnecessary, bro.
It's too much. Walk, tell me what you heard. What you heard, Walk?
A lot. I tell you that, but it was good though, because I feel like he was right though. You know what I mean? Like, I think me personally, I don't listen to music to get me routed up. I just be in the zone, so I can't really relate. But seeing the kids do that, I mean, they have a point. Yeah, that may be, something that drives them, like how they get ready to go out and fight and win or whatever. But then, like he said, on third down, they ain't playing Lil Baby or Young Boy. But Tennessee was playing Lil John. Third down for what? So I guess it's just to relate to the third down though. So at the end of the day, he really is right though. Like, you ain't listening to that when you locked in and zoned in. But
I want Jack to talk, to piggyback off of what you said, Walk, and what I'm about to say. I think the problem for the youth came in with him being specific about the artist that he was talking about.
The Draymond Jackson Podcast.